Hello, in this video we're looking at standard parts. So solid standard parts will be within the solid edge area on here, but I've created a shortcut. We can go and drag that up to there if we're going to go and use that. So we can start a database and we look at extending some parts. So I want some nuts, I want them in 304 and 316. So the ones that we're going to look at are going to be in here. So I'm going to go to nuts and we're going to look at DIN 934. It's the one that I tend to use. And then we're going to choose the ones that we want. So I want M4, M5, M6, M8, M10. Let's go 12, 16, 20, all the way to 24. So those are the one. Let's just add the 3 as well. Right click on those and choose extend. That's then going to give us an option. So if we do that, if we just click yes, that's just going to make sure that we've got those parts for us to actually extend on those. If we don't have to worry about that, previous to come to here, we can right click on the category over on the left and generate category, and that will generate all of those. But we need those parts generated before we can work on that. So I'm just going to speed up the video now. Okay, so that's got our extended on here. So what we need to go is go to this one and go and add a new characteristic. If we choose from this drop down and find our material, this is going to go and look at our existing materials. So as long as we've got our file location set to our materials, this is going to automatically go and pick these up. We don't need to go and choose anything on here. So this is going to go, we've got an option to go and create a parent part where we'll go and take this DIN 934 parent and go and create that, but I'm going to do this based on these existing ones. We've got two different ways of doing it. This is the way I've always done it, so I'm going to stick with the method that I know. So now we've got our material, and we need to go and choose what we're going to go and do on here. So I want this to be a A4 stainless steel. We know it's 316, so we don't need that in there. We can then choose next. Use original file names and assign the extended ones. Yep, we're going to keep that as it is on there. And then we've got those parts, and that new one has been automatically assigned from our parts list. So we can then go on there and go and choose our navigation. So here we could go and choose and go and create our own little one, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a little drop down under DIN 934 for the extended options, which is the most sensible option to do on here. That's then going to go and copy and create those parts, and then choose finish, and that's going to go and update, and we'll see our category now change over on here. So if we extend on that, we will have our original parts, and then we'll have our extended ones on there. So if we want to go and extend these again, we need to go and use the original files, not those other files. So I'm going to go on there and I'm going to go back and select the same files on here. Or obviously we can choose if we need to, and then we can go and extend with that same kind of option. I must have selected something slightly different this time, so it's just going to go and choose that M7 again. So we can choose the same template, and then this time we're going to go and choose our A2 stainless steel. That's then going to go through, and we can just go and just choose the default options on there, and that's going to go and create a version 19.02, but with that additional option, actually it's going to leave them all in the same one, 1901 on there for me. So we've got those different versions of each of those parts. When we place it, we can then go and choose the material, and we can go through on there. So once we've done that, make sure we choose the update button. I tend to make sure on user selection, click on DIN, maybe even just go down to nut and then go update selected, and that will make sure everything then gets updated on there. Leave that running, and then make sure when we go back to Solid Edge we do a CAD refresh when we go and bring that into Solid Edge. And then you've got your parts with different materials now added. Hopefully you found that useful. Thank you very much.